All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Brachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing this gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. It's the brother Corner Watts from the Arizona Great Millstone Camp. Come back at you, Lord will, with that edifying lesson through His Spirit and power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord will. It is edifying, Lord will. It is straight to the point. They just had the BRICS Summit, which for those that don't know, which you should know, right? But I'll go into it anyways. BRICS ultimately standing for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, right? And they just had, which is ultimately the Eastern version of NATO, right? NATO being the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, right? Again, you got BRICS, right? Which they've been, forming for a while now, man. You just had, I think it was a few new members, right? United Arab Emirates. You have, I think Saudi Arabia is now a part of it. Or you have, as well, a lot of Middle Eastern, Ethiopia, are now a part of, just to name a few, are now a part of BRICS, right? And I think there's more nations, right, to be added into that mix. But nonetheless, they have this new financial system, right? They just came out, again, they just had, that BRICS Summit, right? And they just came out with something called BRICS Pay, right? Which they've been, in the works making, man, right? Ultimately, the ultimate goal is to, devalue the dollar, right? Or to eliminate the need and use of the American dollar, right? So as you see right here, I got it right here, BRICSPay.com. Let's go ahead and get into it. It says BRICS Pay. It says might be a cornerstone for payments for a sovereign and prosperous nations. It says achieving financial independence is paramount for nations seeking political energy, food, technological, and other forms of sovereignty. Full control over financial resources is necessary for countries to achieve true sovereignty. This pursuit is a shared goal among nations striving for independent policies and the well-being of other citizens, right? So they ultimately make this, sound, very, very good. Like, okay, this is something that's going to benefit, right, the nations as well as, the citizens of those nations, right? But as it says in 2 Corinthians 2:11, right, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We understand why they came out with this, the BRICS Pay, right? You even had here in America something called Fed Now, right? Which is ultimately a digital platform, for or a form of digital currency, right? Or a platform that turns, physical currency into digital currency, right? Because this is ultimately where everything is going, right? Everything is going digital. You got Elon Musk coming out with his robots and whatnot, and you got these nations coming out with these new digital currencies, as well as you even got Bill Gates over there in Kenya, right? Got the Kenya president, right, to ultimately sell out his own people, right, and make it to where now they don't print out any, paper copy or hard copy, whatever you want to say, of birth certificates and social security cards, man. Right, so everything is digital now. This is all part of Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man's NWO, right, New World Order. So when we read this article about BRICS Pay, we understand why this is being developed and why this is now being pushed, right? And we're gonna keep reading because it ultimately gives you, right, that understanding of what they're really trying to do, right? If you're able to read between the lines, right? It says financial sovereignty empowers a nation to independently manage its financial resources and relationships, both domestically and internationally. It entails the freedom to make financial decisions and take financial actions without external influence or coercion from other countries or international entities, right? It says this resource encapsulates the collective expertise of BRICS Business Council members from various nations, including those yet to formally join BRICS Plus, but committed to contributing to a new global financial and payments architecture within the BRICS Plus framework. So again, this is something they're trying to have go global, right? Because again, Esau Edom's NWO is just that new world, right? Global order, which I think actually Vladimir Putin, right, the head of Russia, right, the Russian president, actually made a statement talking about, they're introducing their new, was it justice order or something like that? No, the justice world order or just world order, he said something to that degree, for those that watch this video and they know exactly what he said, right, you can ultimately, I guess, post the quotations and comment board or whatnot, but nonetheless, this is the point that I wanted to read right here. It says the Bretton Woods era global financial system, right? Bretton Woods era global financial system is undergoing a significant transformation. It says we are witnessing rising global debt, increasing wealth and inequality, and the fragmentation of trade and finance systems. Our goal is to ensure equal access to financial technologies and global wealth, providing everyone with the opportunity to reach their full potential. Today, we begin building a new, fair, and decentralized financial system for the future. So again, this is something that Esau Edom wants to, bring global, right? He wants everybody to be a part of the IoT, right? The Internet of Things, right? Or as the Elder Apostle Tahar has, stated, right? The IOAT, right? The Internet of all things. They want everyone to be connected via, to the internet via micro C-hip, man, right? Whether it be, the little brain chip, little brain C-hip, which they came out with a new one, man, right? It allows for faster BCI, right? Brain computer interface interactions, right? Faster, more accurate, and it's smaller, right? So they're continuing to, renovate, and innovate this C-hip that, Elon Musk has came out with, or again, the little rice grain, right? The little rice grain that goes in your hand, right? Whatever hand it is, doesn't matter. But, nonetheless, right? This is the two different versions, right? Or the two different ways that Esau Edom ultimately wants you connected to everyone, right? Global, right? Again, this how many times did they mention global? This is something that Esau Edom wants done worldwide, man. Again, everybody receiving the micro C-hip, right? It says, I'll read it again, right? This one's just heavy, right? It says the Bretton Woods era global financial system is undergoing a significant transformation, right? It says we are witnessing rising global debt, increasing wealth and inequality, and the fragmentation of trade and finance systems. Our goal is to ensure equal access to financial technologies and global wealth, providing everyone with the opportunity to reach their full potential. Right? Today, we begin building a new, fair, and decentralized financial system for the future. So there you go, man. Right? Esau Edom coming out with this new system. Right? Hard. Right? Again, you got the Fed now. Now you got BRICS Pay, as well as there's, you even had over in, I think it was Nigeria not too long ago, a couple of years ago or a year ago, they basically did away with cash as a whole, right? They completely got rid of cash. They said, no more cash. We ain't doing that shit no more, man. You have people, we're talking about little mounds, right? The size of cars of cash being caught on fire, man, right? Of the Nigerian currency, right? It's stacks of it, man. Right? Sizes of cars and whatnot being burned in the middle of streets because this shit has no value anymore, man. Right now they've gone 100% digital. You can't use no physical cash over there. But see, that's the agenda that Esau Edom wants, man. And this is the time that we're coming into where, everything's going to be cashless, especially here in America, man. Right? Because everything is always tested overseas. Everything is always, the trial runs are done overseas before it comes to America. But see, we're at the point where Esau's about to make his move, right? Even here in America, this is the times that we're in where, all hell's about to break loose. You got this whole, migrant situation going on. They're deploying the National Guard, and this is that chaos, that Esau Edom has ultimately been looking for. You got the, them talking about, the grid being hacked, or you got, America being, susceptible to a nuclear, electrical, magnetic, electro or EMP attack, right? Electrical magnetic pulse attack, right? To where it might affect the grid. You got them talking about how, there's certain blasts that are coming off of the sun that might affect the grid, right? Hell, even Esau, you might even say, right, oh, this new system, right? It can't be hacked, it can't be this, it can't be that, so he'll allow, for the grid to be brought down, right? Whether he blames it on the migrants or he blames it on the EMP attack, nonetheless, it's going to be a black swan event, right? That shuts down this grid, right? Which makes it to where Esau's like, well, hey, this is the old system. The old system's, it's old, it don't really work. It always had flaws. Well, here's this new system, right? Well, he's going to present this new system, right, as a solution. And the way that you're going to be able to be a part of that new system, right, or to participate in this new system, right, or in society, right, is if you take the micro C hit, man, right? The RFID micro C hit. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to participate in society, right? Because this is how everything's going. And you even had the WEF say that you're going to have to take, right? It was Klaus Schwab, what is his name? Yuval Noah Harari, right? Little Mo. But nonetheless, they made a statement, WEF made a statement saying that you're going to have to take a micro C-hip in order to participate in society, which is prophecy, man. Right? Let's grab that. Revelations 13 and verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, right? And when you go into that word causeth, right, in the blue letter, it goes into make or to require, right? It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive an MARK in their right hand or in their foreheads. And again, that MARK, right, going back to the Greek word charagma, right, is the what? The RFID micro C-hip, man, right? And it's evident, right? It is evident that the MO to the TB is the RFID micro C-hip. Hell, you even got those, these Christian scholars and just regular Christian people right now, they're coming out saying it, which we understand that, the elder apostles of Great Millstone, right, on down to those that came up, under those men, right? They've been saying this for decades, man. Right? We've been saying this for years, right? That the MARK is the RFID micro C-hip, man. And now it's starting to be, now you got a whole bunch of people, right, that are starting to agree with it, man. Right? When these people were not saying what it was, a few years ago. But see, that's how evident it is, right? So if you don't think that the MO to the TB, the MARK, is the RFID micro C-hip, you've been living under a rock, man. For real, right? Or you're just fucking blinded, But see, this is what Esau Edom is going to come and do. He's going to offer this RFID micro C-hip, man, as a solution to what he's going to deem a flagrant or fraudulent system, right? Old system, He's going to use it as a solution, right? And you're going to have to take it, right? Unless, you're going to have to take it, right? If you want to participate in society, right? As it says in verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the MARK or the name of the beast or the number of his name, right? You're going to have to take it, man, And we, hey, through the Spirit, man, we believe that majority of you Israelites, right? You 2/3 Israelites are going to take it, man, right? Even though, right, the scriptures tell us what's going to happen to those that do take it, right? As we read in Revelations, the 14th chapter, which we're going to grab, right? Majority of you Israelites are going to take it, man, right? Because you Israelites care more about material things, right? Rather than, spiritual things, right? Laying up your treasures in heaven, right? Getting built up through the Spirit, man, following after righteousness, right? Jake don't want to do none of that shit, Jake, as the scripture saying, Jeremiah 8:3, right? Death shall be chosen rather than life, right? By the residue of this evil family, which is talking about you Israelites, right? You 2/3 Israelites in this time, Y'all ain't gonna choose life, right? You ain't gonna, the scriptures say that he that shall save his life shall lose it. So when Esau ultimately comes in, right? And said, hey, you ain't, you're either going to take it or we're going to kill you. Jake is going to take it, man, right? He's going to save his life. But, hey, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, right? We ain't going to take it, man. Lord will, man. We ain't going to take that charagma, right? Because, again, we understand what the Lord is going to do to those that do take it, right? As we read in Revelations 14, I'll start at verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, saying, if you take that charagma, right? You love this system, when you want to participate in this system, you want to, you want to still have your 401k, you want to still have, your nice house and your nice car, your nice phone, right? Which we understand that, Esau Edom, where his NWO is really a dystopia, right? Where he's able to control or where he wants to be able to control everything that everyone does, right? So you're not going to have these nice cars. You're not going to have these nice homes. And it's not going to be that white picket fence, America that everybody keeps talking about, man. No, it's going to be a straight up dystopia, right? As you read in or as you watch in all these different kinds of movies, man, right? Total Recall, or what is that one that has Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes in it, man? Right, where everything is fucking controlled, man. Hell, in that movie with Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone, I think Sandra Bullock was in that movie too, right? And their form of intercourse was putting a fucking mask on, sitting down next to each other, and basically having VR sex rather than physically touching each other, man. Right? Why? Because that's a system that Esau Edom wants. That's why he's coming out with these new incubation or incubators, right, for babies, and they got this suicide pods and whatnot, man. Esau just bugged out, man. Right? If you can't see that this whole system that's coming is a dystopia, and you're straight up bugged the fuck out, man, and you deserve to die right along with this system, man. But nonetheless, right, verse 10, it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Meaning you will be destroyed, man. Right? You going to have part in that lake of fire, which is to burn, man. Right? Which America, right, is that lake of fire. That's not talking about a literal, going down into the ground, hell, and, you got Satan, red skin, horns, pitchfork, looking all crazy. No, you ain't got none of that shit, man. That's that Christianity doctrine, man. That ain't true. Right? Hell is ultimately a condition, right? As well as the grave, man. As you go into the scriptures, right? As you get into the scriptures and you look up that word hell, right? Hell is also a condition, right? You say, oh man, hey, how was work today, man? It was hell, man. So it's a condition, as well as, again, when you go into that word hell, it goes into the grave, man. But nonetheless, right? That's what that lake of fire is going to be, America, right? America is going to be that lake of fire, meaning there's going to be ICBM nuclear missiles that get shot off, right? That burn America, man, right? And those who are wicked and evil and participate in this society, right, and continue to love and grow in this society and want to establish something here and take the charagma, and they're all going to perish, man, right? And there's no repenting, right, from taking this charagma. There's no going back, right? Once you take it, it's it. And if you think that you can repent from that, and find a place in the scripture that says that you can't, you ain't gonna find one, man. You take this charagma, you're done for. The Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to destroy you, man. And this is why, right, those that truly believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua are not going to take it, right? Why? Because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua said not to. And two, hey, man, that fire is going to be something else, man. Put your hand on a damn stove. Turn that shit all the way up. Put your hand on the stove. That shit's going to burn. Well, imagine, right, 300 million degrees at the center of a nuclear blast. 300 million degrees at the center of a nuclear blast. And that's what's coming, right? 200,000 nuclear warheads, which is 200 million nuclear warheads that are going to hit, America, man. It's going to be an overkill, but nonetheless, it's still going to happen. Scriptures talk about it. The earth shall roll to and fro. That's how powerful the destruction is going to hit. Lord ain't playing with no one, man. Right? This whole BRICS system, this Fed Now system, this digital system that Esau Edom is setting up, it was all for, right, his NWO, right? to force the masses to take his charagma, which is the RFID micro C hit, you know, so he can, you know, set himself up as a perpetual ruler over you people, right? You make you a perpetual slave and make himself a perpetual ruler over y'all, man, right? That's his goal, man. But see, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai isn't going to allow that to happen, right? And I went into it, I think it was yesterday, right? Yahweh Bashem Yahshai is gonna cut his enterprise short, right, of a victory, man. You know? But these are the times that we're in, man. So stay vigilant, stay watching, man. You're right. We want to see what's, you know, ultimately going to happen, right, as the days go on about, you know, with this system, right? How they move with this BRICS payment system, or if America ultimately comes out, or, you know, and talks more about their Fed now system, right? We'll see, man. Right? Just keep your eyes peeled, right? Your spiritual eyes peeled, right? Keep your spiritual head on a swivel, man, when it comes to these things that are happening in earth, right? Because these are the times that we're in. And I'll close out with this. And Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, hitting the point. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Vision goes into, when you go into that word vision, the Hebrew goes into what? Right? Prophecy, right? For the prophecy is yet for an appointed time. Right? What prophecy? Right? Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, Revelations 13 and verse 16 on down. These are the times that we're in, right? It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And it's speaking, man, by way of these articles and different events that happen, right? In different dialogue that comes from these world leaders, man, right? We listen to all these different things. We look at these articles. We look at these different events, and it shows us, right, that, hey, these are the times that we're in, right? So it's speaking loud and clear, right? It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Again, we're in these times, man, you know, so stay vigilant, man. As the scriptures say, you know, watch and be sober, you know. But that's all I got, man. Lord will was edifying. Lord will straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, double honor to the elder apostles, elder bishops, great millstone. Till next time, I say shalom.